Page 1. Once upon a time, there was a magical world with no water and land, but soft clouds and stardust. In this world, souls lived, small creatures which glowed in different colors based on their emotions: gold when they are happy, red when angry, and blue when they are sad. Among them was Ursa, whose glow was special and different from others. When other souls laughed or cried, its light stayed green. "Why don't you shine like everyone else?" souls often asked him. "I don't know. I don't understand how they feel." That was the answer of Ursa. Truly, it was difficult for him to catch changes in the moods of others. Souls weren't angry at him, but they couldn't talk and understand each other, and no one knew how to help Ursa. Is he from another world? Does he even care about anyone? Questions and gossip grew fast, and Ursa felt more and more alone. Page 2. There was an ancient legend that once in 100 years, souls which go after Star will find the answer to their questions. Spark which gives wisdom. Whoever finds Star will be able to see world differently, said older souls. Ursa wanted to be closer to his peers, so he was thinking about what might happen in this journey. "I want to figure it out. I will go to Star," he said. Other souls were surprised and didn't want to go with him. "No one knows what it looks like or where it is," they said. Adara, the most empathetic soul in this world, stepped forward to go with Ursa so he could understand others. So they started a long journey together. Page 3. The journey wasn't easy. They walked through the coldest place with no light, icy clouds, and finally reached a room of reflection where souls will not be able to lie. There they met another creature. It didn't look like a soul. Its light was an unusual color. "Who are you?" Ursa asked. "I am Shur," he replied. It was clear that Shur was not like everyone else. He moved slightly different from others. "I feel like you don't understand others too, do you?" Ursa asked. "In the past I couldn't, but I found a way. Asking. Asking? Yes. For example, when someone is smiling, I ask, 'Are you happy?' Then they answer. Sometimes I guess wrong, but they always correct me." Ursa realized he never tried to ask. Adara also noticed that souls never explained their emotions and felt bad for it. Page 4. Ursa and Adar continued their way. Adar was helping Ursa to notice physical signs. If someone speaks softly, it means they may be sad or tired. If someone avoids eye contact, it means they may be confused. What if someone is silent and looking at one point? It can be anything, then it's better to ask. For the first time, Ursa started to be a little closer to his peer. Page 5. With them talking about everything on emotions, Ursa and Adara didn't notice how they reached Star. It was a bright light in a dark void. "Can you feel it?" Adara asked, because he felt warm energy of Star. "No," admitted Ursa. He didn't understand why he couldn't feel Star, which shines brightly, when suddenly he remembered what he had learned. Ursa paused and shilly-shally a little bit, but asked, "Star, I want to know how you feel. Can you tell me, please?" Surprisingly, Star shone even brighter. "I am happy now, because you learned how to ask questions. Therefore, you've found the answer to your question." Ursa knew that he was different from others, but realized that he could still be close with others. Page 6. When they returned, everyone, including the youth and elderly, were amazed. "How did you find Star? What was wisdom and truth?" Asking questions and answering them, answered Ursa and Adara. Adara explained the importance of patience and answering questions to other souls. Ursa started to talk to others in a different way, to find out how they feel and explain his own emotions. Page 7. Since then, Ursa hadn't become like everyone else, but he no longer felt lonely and like a stranger. Ursa and Adara became best friends because both understood that being different is not a big deal. Since then, every soul's worlds became even brighter. The end.